Man, what's good, YouTube, man? It's your boy, man, J Willie Silly, man, aka Mr. Take It Easy before you end up like Beezy, man. Make sure y'all follow my Instagram, Twitch, man. In the description down below. Everything you know about your boy Jay is in the description down below. Like I said, y'all subscribe to my second channel in the description down below, man. You know what I'm saying? We got model student turned serial killer, the Philly Joker, part 2, man. You know what I'm saying? I did a video about this, man. You know what I'm saying? Man was a honor roll student. You know what I'm saying? Honor roll student. One of the best basketball players on the team, and bro turned to the streets. I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? I seen the first part, he lost many friends to the streets. So if you lost many friends to the streets, should that just give you a sign not to join the streets? That's how I look at it. I'm like, okay, if I lost many friends to the streets, why would I jump into the streets thinking I'm any different, right? Thinking I'm any different. First of all, I would not even surround myself around people that's like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no street friends, bro. I don't have no gang banging friends. You can't come around me like that. Bad company corrupts good character. Just saying. The whole time you want to be a good person, but the people you surround yourself with ain't good. So what you think you finna change them? Nah, my brother, they gonna change you. So all I'm saying, man, put that into mind, who you hanging around with. Because in today's days, we don't have leaders no more. Everybody want to be followers. Everybody following the next man. He want to be like him. He want to be like him. He want to be like him. No leaders in the groups. Everybody is he say, he say, he say, he say. You know what I'm saying? The streets, bro, is the lamest thing ever. It's a myth. It's not even a real thing. That's what I be trying to preach. The streets isn't a real thing. It's a made up thing, bro. That black people made up. It's not real. You know what I'm saying? It's just keeping it real, man. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you're going to realize you're your own worst enemy. At the end of the day, you're your own worst enemy, man. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, you a grown man. You're going to do what the freak you want to do. I probably got some people that watch me that's in the streets. Nigga, if you in the streets, you going to die, nigga. Nigga, don't care how tough you is. Nigga, don't care how many people you kill, bro. You going to die. You going to die or go to jail, bro. Always somebody tougher than you. You know what I'm saying? Just keeping it real with you, bro. So just how you got that same spirit on you, they got the same spirit over there in that other block over there, too. I'm walking around thinking you the only killer in this world. That's why a lot of y'all niggas don't make it. Because you think you the only killer in this world. You think everybody's scared of you, bro. I'm going to keep it real. Personally, for me, I don't care if you're a street dude or not. You play with me, gang, I ain't going to lie to you. I'm on that with you. That's just me. And I'm a YouTuber. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Twitcher. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? I ain't killed nobody. But I know if you come over here playing with me, I don't care how many bodies you got, gang. And that's just me. I don't care how many bodies you got. I don't care how many people you kill. You play with me, gang, I'm gonna try to do that to you. You feel me? So it's just like, I feel like that right there is what messed up a lot of dudes. They think everybody's scared of them. You know what I mean? They think they're the toughest dude in the world. They'll come across a dude that ain't gonna care about none of that. Gonna put you right in that ground, girl. They walk around humble. I say the best thing. Walk around like you a human. Stop acting like you just God. You're not God. You are mortal. You are a mortal human being. You can die. You can bleed. You know what I'm saying? Walk around like you a human. Be humble. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's the key to staying alive. Be humble. Walk around like you human. Move like you human. And what I mean by that, you know, don't walk around like you just the toughest guy. You know what I'm saying? Just move militant. Move like you can die. And I always say that. Move like you're touchable. That's what makes you untouchable.
A black cloud lingered over Philadelphia, casting a dark shadow on the kids living.
If you move like you're untouchable, or you're gonna be touchable.
And their whole futures ahead of them would wake up and go to school.
But if you move like you're touchable, you're gonna be untouchable.
Witnessing so many of your friends lose their young lives before they ever even started would turn even the cleanest of hearts cold. These murders ignited something dark in the minds of the youth of Philly. Kids, not even old enough to buy a beer, would be going through unbearable pain. What could their parents possibly even understand of what these kids were going through? Kids pushed to their limits, fragile minds. minds that hadn't even developed yet, undergoing trauma only comparable to shell-shocked soldiers fresh out of a war zone. It's no surprise then that this sort of grief ended up consuming the youngsters like Noah Scurry, who in the name of survival or revenge felt the need to transform into something else, something terrifying, a new identity that would give them back control and save them from the danger by becoming the danger themselves. This is how the Joker persona was born. 2023 would end up being a pivotal year for Noah Scurry. In May, he would visit the Girard College, which provides college preparatory courses, likely meaning that Noah and his family were preparing for the next step on his educational journey, aiming to get him a scholarship to a university. However, later that month, there would be yet another mass shooting in the Frankfurt section, which would end up killing a 66-year-old man and injuring 3 teenagers.
Police say someone shot 3 15-year-old boys on Mulberry Street in Frankfurt. This happened late Sunday night. They went to the hospital and are expected to be okay. Police also found a 66-year-old man dead at the scene. He had been shot in the head.
As the local media would later report, one of these teenagers would allegedly turn out to be Noah Scurry himself. 2 days later, it would be Noah's 16th birthday, and his father would post a heartfelt message to him, where he wouldn't mention anything out of the ordinary, but he would allude to something dramatic just having taken place, mentioning how many adversities his son had faced. It's possible that this shooting that injured him personally was the final straw that broke Noah, because only a few months later, he would allegedly commit, perhaps, his first murder. On the 20th of July, 25-year-old...
See what I'm saying? And that goes back to what I was saying. What I was saying in the beginning, he's not really a killer. You know what I'm saying? He felt like he had to be a killer. You know what I'm saying? What I said, y'all. Everything that I'm saying, now you see what I'm saying? How the streets is a choice, and it's not like it's not like forced on you. It's a choice. The people that he hang around with was involved in that gang activity. I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. None of them was innocent bystanders. Probably one of them. You know what I'm saying? But I promise you, half it, most of them niggas that was his friends was in that life. I can promise you that. All them were innocent bystanders, bro. So him hanging around the wrong people, you know what I'm saying, led up to him getting shot. So now, since he's getting shot at, now he feel like he has to become the danger. Whole time, this nigga was an honor roll student. One of the best basketball players, going to universities, all type of stuff. Got a good head on the shoulders. But the people that he hanging around with wasn't to it with some people. You know what I'm saying? And you got to take on that because you choose to hang around these people right here that you call your friends. I grew up with this nigga, man. I'm not finna just cut off my nigga like that. You gonna cut off your nigga, guess what? You gonna reap what your nigga sowed in. You gonna reap the same thing that he reaping in. You wanna be around them? Okay, you gotta take on you gotta take on their beef then. Take on that. You wanna be around? If it's so special to you then. So now he got shot leading up to him getting shot. But the people he hang around with. So now he like, oh my God, I got shot. You know what I'm saying? My friends dying around me. It's dangerous. I gotta kill now. I don't want to be a killer, but I gotta kill. Because if I don't kill, then I'm gonna get killed. You see what I'm saying? Everything a choice in the streets, man. Do not let these niggas tell you that it was no choice. Don't let these niggas tell you that was forced in it. That's a dang lie. Every single one of these niggas that jumped in the streets chose to go in the streets.
Devin Spady was hanging out with his friends on the 5800 block of Masher Street in the Olney section of Philadelphia. Spady was better known in the streets of Philly by his rapper name, Young Cheese, or YNG Cheese, making up one half of the rap duo, Mac and Cheese, that he had formed with his brother Trey Mac. The duo had achieved a minor buzz in the Philly rap scene, which was further boosted by the fact that they were both sons of the podcast phenomenon Gilly the King, formerly known as Philly rap legend Gilly the Kid, now famous for running the highly popular podcast $1 Million Worth of Game, together with his cousin Wallow. But on this tragic night, Cheese and some friends were standing on the corner of West Nitro Avenue and North Masher Street just before 8:30 p.m. when they would suddenly hear gunshots and begin running from the scene. Unfortunately, Cheese would be hit in the back, causing him to collapse on the street. He was later pronounced dead at the Einstein Medical Center, while 2 other victims would also suffer gunshot wounds but survive.
This happened last night, just about 8:30, in the section of Olney, the corner of Masher and Nitro Street, I should say. Just before 8:30, several calls came in. Police arrived to find 2 victims about a block away suffering from gunshot wounds. Investigators tell us a 25-year-old man was shot in the back, rushed to Einstein Hospital, where he was later pronounced dead. The second victim, a 28-year-old man, found shot in the leg, as well as a 31-year-old man also shot in the leg. So 3 men, 3 victims here, and this is what Chief Inspector Scott Small had to say.
Now we know the shooting took place at Masher and Nidro. That's where we found 10 spent shell casings. So we know 10 shots were fired from a semi-automatic weapon. And that's where all 3 of these victims were struck.
Police say Devin Spady, better known as Young Cheese, was one of 3 people shot in the 5800 block of Masher Street in Olney Thursday night. Shot in the back, the 25-year-old rapper was a rising star and the son of one of Philadelphia's biggest stars, Gillie the King. He uses his platform to speak out against violence, and now violence has claimed the life of his son.
For him to be a victim to the same violence that he's advocating against, that's just heartbreaking.
Gillie the King is a rapper turned podcaster turned philanthropist. He and his $1 million worth of game podcast partner Wallow also helped give away millions of dollars to support local businesses, and both were awarded the key to the city.
Gillie and Wallow have become the unofficial mayors of the city of Philadelphia. How about that? Right? They are the voice of the youth.
Soon after, the news about Cheese's passing would reach the people close to him, and Wallow would post a heartfelt message to Cheese's father Gillie on Instagram, telling him how he was going to look after Gillie on behalf of Cheese. Later, on an episode of $1 Million Worth of Game, Wallow would actually open up about having to personally tell Gillie the tragic news of his son's passing.
One of the hardest things I ever had to do was tell Kez that Cheese ain't gonna be here no more. I said, Cheese got shot? No, I'm not thinking about it. I never forget I was in the bathroom. Gil knocked on the door, yo, man, his head was down like, man, Cheese got, I said, what? I tell him what happened. He said, no, I'm gonna check into it right now and see what's going on, boom, boom, boom. Once I hang up, he called me back and said, don't put Gil on the phone no more. I said, all right, so we driving. He tell me on the phone, he's like, yeah, man. He gone. I said, damn. So I put my face down and I go to walk out of the hospital because we in emergency. Gil see me. I said, damn. Because I'm like, I'm going to leave and they going to have to tell him in the hospital because so I walk out, Gil come out and he like, cuz, what's up, cuz? What's going on? What's up? Because he peeped me, put my head down. That was the worst thing I ever told anybody. And I was like, man, Cheese gone. And I never seen him like that. So it was like, in some type of way, I felt f***ed up because it was like I had to tell him the worst of it. So I felt some type of way, like it wasn't that I was responsible, but the fact that I told him that shit, that's the worst ever. So when I told him that, I had to walk away and he was talking to me, telling me, so Gil just walked away, he was just up. And so I was so hurt because it was like, damn, man, I told him the worst in the world. And I did it day after day to try to make a better situation, but it was like, Cheese wasn't coming back. And it was like, I had to stay away from it. It was hard for me to face Cuz for a while, so I would keep my distance. It'd be like, it's up, Cuz.
I appreciate you for that too.
With Gillie later opening up about the experience on the Pivot podcast, talking about the pain he went through and the need to stay strong for his family.
Going through all that I've went through in my life, bro, that make you forward tough, man. That really make you forward tough. So, what's done is done. And like you said, Cheese not coming back. That's the one thing that's a fact. So, for me to wake up every day and allow my family to see me in an emotional state where I'm not strong, that's not strong. You know what I mean? I'm only really weak around my woman and my friends. You know what I mean? Other than that, I gotta stay strong for my kids, man.
The local news would cover Cheese's funeral, held less than a week after his death, and highlight the need to stop the violence plaguing the city of Philadelphia, and mentioning also how at this point there were no suspects in the case.
Gilly DeKing laying his oldest son, Devin Spady, to rest on Monday. Spady, who rapped under the name Young Cheese, was killed in a shooting at the corner of Masher and Nedrow last Thursday night. Family friends say the loss hurts even more, knowing Gilly has long pushed people to choose a different path.
He always promoted a positive image and always talked about putting the guns down. So it's unfortunately that his son had to meet his demise this way.
Imam Tahir Wyatt made a point to address gun violence in his speech. He called on people at Monday's service to think before they act and to help those in need.
All of us know somebody. All of us know people who are this far away from revenge, from an endless cycle. But we have to be the ones to step up and be courageous.
Many family friends we spoke with believe losing a son to gun violence will motivate Gilly even more to stay active in his fight. But they also know he can't do it alone and say the community has to step up and take action.
We have to stop. We have to make a concerted effort.
Look, man, ain't no we. You know what I'm saying? I told you, man, I don't believe in all that. The black community and white community, man. Like I said, these boys gonna do what they do, man. You know what I'm saying? You ain't Jesus, man. You ain't God, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't finna try to be Jesus. I ain't finna try to be God, bro. The most I'm gonna do, bro, is speak on here. You know what I'm saying? I ain't finna go to the hood and try to speak to these young niggas. I'm gonna keep it G with you. What, so they can rob me? What, so they can kill me? Man, these young niggas ain't trying to listen to nobody, bro. Everything that you saying going out one ear to the other. You know what I'm saying? You speaking on not getting revenge. These niggas in the funeral, no, we finna go kill them niggas. These niggas ain't listening to the dang thing you saying, bro. You feel me? One probably is one. So that's what you do it for. You know what I'm saying? As long as I get one attention, then I feel like, you know what I'm saying, that's cool. I got some people that tell me, you know what I'm saying, hey, Jay, bro, you know, I was in the streets, bro, you know what I'm saying? You changed the way I looked at things. Shoot, at least I changed one life, right? You know what I'm saying? At least you just get one attention, you feel me? One life. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, but at the end of the day, man, I'm not finna try to play God. I ain't finna try to play Jesus. You know, I'm only change what I can change. That's how I feel. You know, I'm gonna help people for sure. I'm gonna help people that wants to be helped. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, that's it, man. But like I said, man, hey, man, at the end of the day, I get on here, man, and I speak a lot of wisdom, bro. But at the end of the day, bro, it's up to you, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's your life at the end of the day, bro. You know what I mean? Some people is like talking to a brick wall, bro. You know, they ain't never gonna understand. It take them going to hell for them to understand, really. Like I'm talking about, you got people out here that get shot multiple times, get back in the streets, get surgery, survived, then go back and do the same thing that led up to them getting shot. That's the craziest thing. If that's not a warning, bro, if that's not life-changing, then I don't know what it is, bro. You got people that get shot multiple times. They show it as an accomplishment. Yeah, nigga, I got shot, like, all on my belly, nigga, war wounds, nigga. These niggas the stupidest niggas alive. They show it off like it's some type of antique or something. War wounds, nigga. But we don't give a dang about your half split belly, nigga. You need to get out the streets for you die. Why you showing us you getting shot 9 times, nigga? You look stupid. They show it like it's war wounds. Can't talk to niggas like that, man. Niggas only gonna learn when they in hell. And they think they want to go to hell. I think they think hell is some type of playground or something. I don't know what they think hell is. They got this some type of delusional thing in their head where they think hell is. Hell ain't no joke, bro. You want to go to hell, gang. You think the streets hell. You think you witness hell. Oh, no, you ain't witness hell. You ain't witness that. You think you witnessed the hell. Oh, no, you ain't witness hell. Oh, no, you ain't witness that.
To come together, to find...
But all I'm saying is, bro, it's just, at the end of the day, you know, I don't identify no community. I'm going to keep it G with you. I look at everybody. It's just my wisdom and my understanding. The way I think is different from this world. You know what I'm saying? I don't think like this world. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not a part of no community, bro. You know, my peoples is my peoples, bro. I don't give a dang what color you is. You know what I'm saying? It's just keeping it real with you, bro. So all that trying to stay with the black community and all that. What Black Lives Matter now? What Black Lives Matter now? Go out there in Philadelphia. That's what I'm saying. F Black Lives Matter. F that junk. You know what I'm saying? You'll never see me repost. Man, you'll never see me say any of that BS. It's only Black Lives Matter when the white cop kill us. When the white cop kill us, oh, Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter when a white person kill a black person. But look, if a black person kill another black person, oh, leave it in the street. Shh, you better not tell all. You better, man, y'all niggas so weird. Look how you think, gang. Who the freak gonna take you serious? Yeah, stop the violence. Stop shooting us. Stop shooting. I'm talking about they go crazy when a white man kill a black man. A black man kill a black man. Yeah, man, we just killed that nigga, man. Y'all praise it. Y'all praise it. You see how wicked your mind is? You be praising it. That same energy ain't the same energy when a black man kill a black man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all even be dissing them. Y'all be praising it. Keep it in the streets. You better not snitch. But then when it comes to a white man killing a black man, you want justice. But is that snitching in your book? What's the difference? A white man kill another black man. You want justice? Is that snitching in your book? But when a black man kill another black man, you don't want justice? That's snitching when they do, huh? Y'all folks is hilarious. I was talking about some black community. I ain't a part of that dumb freaking community, nigga. With the freak, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, every black person ain't dumb. I know that for sure. And a lot of these, I told you, the most stupidest people in the world that I've ever met. Guess what color they is?
Solutions to the craziness.
Some of the most dumbest people I've ever met in the world. It's black.
Gilly the King did not
like they were
publicly at today's services. Philadelphia police said
no, like you ain't my people. I don't think like you. I don't know.
And that this is an
I don't give a damn you the same color as me. Yeah, you ain't my people.
Though not everyone was so thoughtful.
I don't think like you, twin.
Tragic news. One of hip hop's most controversial and offensive figures, Charleston White, would use the death of Cheese to clap back at Gilly, who had previously labeled him as a snitch, posting some truly vile and demonic messages where he would make fun of Gilly's grief and even accuse him of getting his son killed as a sacrifice to the Illuminati.
Dead son, you talking about snitching. Pow! Got your son in the head, boy, on the line. Pow! Goddamn it, young Gilly been shot. I remember how you and Wallow were crying. You and Wallow were crying. Oh, my son. Oh, my son got killed. Oh, you were crying. Now you talking about snitching. You goddamn right I'm a law-abiding citizen. That's why your son unalive. Ain't nobody ain't been no get back. Those who killed your boy still living, breathing.
He right about the snitching. Like they try. One thing about these street dudes, they try to bring snitching in, bruh. They try to make it seem like everybody goes, but bro, there's no such thing as snitching when it comes to law-abiding citizen. Law-abiding citizen can say, "Oh yeah, I seen him doing it." Bro, they're not in the same space as you. Keep that junk over there. You're a criminal, bro. You know what I'm saying? You out there being criminals. So you being a criminal, leave that out there. Stop trying to bring that in a law-abiding citizen world. He a law-abiding citizen talking about he snitching. And one thing that y'all black folks do too. Try to make it seem like everybody snitch. Bro, stop trying to be street, gang. I'm gonna go and say that. Stop trying to be street, bro. If you ain't out here partaking in criminal activities, that only applies to them, bro. If you ain't out there, you are a law-abiding citizen, bro. I'm trying to be something you ain't, gang. You know what I'm saying? All that, bro. Y'all want to be street so bad. You want to be real so bad. In reality, you ain't been. In reality, gang, a lot of y'all niggas that talk about snitching, that make fun of niggas snitching, you would do the same thing. How you gonna call yourself a real nigga and you ain't never been in a real situation? Oh, I know I'll never tell. How you gonna say that, nigga, and you ain't never been in a position to tell? Nigga, throw that life on you, I bet you'll tell then. It's so different being on the internet talking about what you won't do until you get in that situation. All right, bro, life without parole, I bet you'll start naming some names then. I bet you'll turn into, yeah, the niggas you make fun of. I'm telling you, man, most of these niggas that make fun of niggas snitching will do the same thing they'll do. Talking about what you won't do. Tell you, but the internet, boy, full of real niggas. The internet full of real niggas and the internet full of people, full of rich people. Everybody real on the internet. Ain't nobody gonna snitch on the internet. Yeah, all right. Go tell that to somebody else. Put that life sentence on you. I bet you start talking then. Stop talking about you real when you ain't never been in no real situation before. You don't know what you would do because you ain't never been in that situation before. All that you'll stand on 10 toes. Man, nigga, please. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, all right. I bet you them boys that snitched said the same thing that you said. So different when you in that interrogation room. You know what I'm saying? So all that, bro. If you ain't in the streets, bro, you just a regular degular, bro. Just a law-abiding citizen, which is nothing wrong with that, bro. I'd rather a law-abiding citizen than a street nigga that's gonna die in a couple years. If you ain't one of them criminals, bro, it's cool to abide by the law, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's all right, gang.
Coming,
he ain't snitching.
Sneezing, coughing, and going to bed and waking up living life. And you still in agony. Unless you made the sacrifice. Unless you did the sacrifice. You hear me? Unless you the one put the hit on your son so you and Wallow can get that $100 million. I ain't sacrificing my boy for no $100 million. I don't want that much money, no way. I don't want that much goddamn money. No way, Gilly and Wallow, where we gotta kill nephew and son. I don't know who idea was it for you to sacrifice your son. You should have sacrificed the and kept the boy. And kept the boy. You should have sacrificed the and kept your son, but because you want to be in an Illuminati.
Some months later, in October 2023, Noah would make one of his first appearances under his Joker alter ego in the music video for his friend Qua 4, a song called Fallen Angels, a song dedicated to all of their friends killed in the Philly gang wars. Noah would be included in the video wearing his signature Joker mask and holding up a gun, surrounded by other strap-toting Philly gangsters. But when Noah wasn't allegedly running around killing people in his Joker mask, he would still be keeping up appearances in school, where his basketball team would tell the fans that he was a player to watch out for and that he was going to have a big junior season. Unfortunately though, only a few months later, Noah would allegedly strike again in the streets. On the 4th of March, around 3:45 p.m, 17-year-old Damon Taylor, also known as Fat Dame, had just gotten out of school day at Imhotep Charter High School. He was waiting to get on a bus with about 15 other students at the intersection of Ogontz and Godfrey Avenues when two assailants would walk up to the bus stop and open fire. 5 people were hit with bullets, including 3 students who were standing outside at the bus stop, along with 2 older women who were sitting inside the bus. However, despite the high number of casualties, the attack appeared to be targeted towards Damon, who would be hit the worst. This was a gruesome hit, and his injuries would be brutal to say the least. A video would later be posted online showing panicked students at the scene, with one girl being heard saying, "His face is gone," when referring to Damon's injuries.
His face is gone.
Damon was taken to Einstein Medical Center, where he would unfortunately pass away from his injuries.
Good evening. It's Monday night. We begin with breaking news here tonight. Chopper 6 over the scene now of a deadly shooting that unfolded this afternoon on board a SEPTA bus. It happened just before 4 o'clock today. That bus coming to a stop right there at 16th and Limekiln in Ogontz. Just minutes ago, Philadelphia police gave us an update revealing that a 17-year-old is dead, the apparent target in this, and 4 other people were shot. 2 more teens and 2 women, 50 and 70 years old. This a live look at that scene right now. Those 2 women.
You see what I'm saying? 50 and 70 years old, and you want me to be like F Blood and F. That's why I say F Blood. I say F Crip. I say F GD, F Vice Lord. F them gangs. F gangs, period. Nigga, if you in the gang, nigga, F you, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I say that to your face. On my mother, I would. On my mama. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. I don't respect none of y'all niggas that's in the streets. I don't respect none of y'all street niggas. I don't look up to none of y'all niggas. I don't praise none of y'all, nigga. You feel me? I'm gonna keep it G with you. I'm really just doing this video for educational purposes, trying to tell you to go away from that life. And I told you, me speaking this way, the world is so evil, they'll look at me like I'm saying something wrong. F Blood, F Crip, but you tripping. What? So I'm tripping, speaking against evil? I'm tripping? If a dang by no blood, nigga, F for blood, F for Crip, nigga. I speak against gang, I speak against that street culture, nigga. I'm telling you straight up. Give a F about no street niggas. Nigga, F your street niggas, F your freaking, man, F that. You know why I say F that? Cause you right here shooting 50-year-olds and 60-year-old women, bro. You out here killing 66-year-olds, bro. They just want to live their life. You out here terrorizing neighborhoods, bro. You making these people that ain't got nothing to do, bro. If you want to go kill, take it up with them. Why you got other people suffering that ain't got nothing to do with your job? That's what I got a problem with, bro. You shooting up playgrounds with kids that ain't got nothing to do with what you got going on. So that's telling me you don't give a F about nobody then. You out here terrorizing the community, nigga. Cause your little goofy gang culture. Nigga, F your gang, nigga. You dang about your gang, nigga. Know what I'm saying? Speak against that junk, bro. Folks can't live right. Folks can't go to the store. Folks can't go to the park, play around, because you little stupid niggas want to shoot at each other. Over blocks that ain't even yours. Huh. Imagine that. You beefing over a block that ain't yours. Nigga, that ain't your block. You can name it M block, whatever you want it. All that no name, that so-called name block. Nigga, that's the white people's block. That's their block. You ain't gonna do none if they walk around that block too. I go buy land on your block. That's my block more than your block. I own that block. I own land on that block. How you claiming a block you ain't own? Them nigga be talking about, yeah, don't come down here. What, nigga, who is you to tell me not to come down that block you ain't own? Nigga, you still gotta pay rent. If you don't pay rent, nigga, they gonna kick you off that block. The real niggas, the real ones that really own that block gonna get out that block. What you gonna do about it? You gonna shoot some? No, you ain't gonna shoot none. They the real ones. That's they block. Stop paying that rent. We gonna see how much of it's your block, man. I go buy land on your block, nigga. That's my block now. Get out my block. I can buy that whole land, bro, and say, hey, man, want to raise the rent up on these niggas, man. Push them out, man. It's my block now. Huh. This little so-called tough block just got pushed out by one nigga by buying the land. Man, come on, man. It happen every day. Oakland, it happens. White people come in and start buying land. White people come in and start raising the rent on y'all niggas. Kick you out of your block. Talking about my block. Nigga, ain't your block, nigga. All these little made-up gangs, man. Nigga killing for nothing. Nigga, talking about bloodshed. And bloodshed, man. Shut your little stupid stuff up. Nigga, you killing for nothing out here. What you killing for? That's what I was like. What are you killing for? Cause he dish your homie. Man, you killing for nothing. Most of y'all niggas killing can't even afford a freaking lawyer. How you killing out here and ain't got no money? That junk. Backwards. You know, nigga, you gotta freaking have money for crime. You know that, right? So you out here killing and you ain't got no money in your pockets, nigga. At least you gonna go out here and kill, nigga. At least have a lawyer or something, nigga. At least have some money in your pocket so you get a lawyer, nigga. So you get caught with a body, nigga. You get a lawyer. Dang, boy, you finna rock out with a public defender? While you just on trial for 3 bodies? Nigga, this nigga finna get life without parole. Get that nigga 2 life sentences. Nigga can't even get a lawyer by out here trying to kill. Man, your priorities messed up. Nigga rather go kill before having money.
We're sitting on the bus at the time.
Oh my God.
News reporter
Wanna be,
live there.
Y'all look up to that? That?
Ended this
wish I would look up to a street nigga.
2 gunmen here.
That's exactly right.
She do be in the streets all day.
Where police say around 15 to 20 people were waiting for that SEPTA bus when those shots were fired. I'm going to step out of the shot here so you can see what's behind me. As you can see, police have marked off multiple spots where they did find multiple shell casings. Now, there are multiple scenes to this shooting, and I do want to show you what another scene looks like here on the 6000 block of Limekiln Pike. You can see that SEPTA bus, and it has multiple bullet shots through those windows. Now, there are multiple victims here, and I do want to show you a list of all of the victims. Police say a 17-year-old was killed. A 17-year-old suffered a graze wound to the shoulder. A 50-year-old was on the SEPTA bus. She was shot in the arm. A 70-year-old woman was on the bus. She was shot in the head. Police say both of those women were bystanders. Police also say a 15-year-old suffered a graze wound to the back.
F these niggas.
Now, everyone is over at Einstein Medical Center recovering at this time.
Philly's infamous district attorney Larry Krasner would later be moved to tears when discussing the incident during a press briefing, promising that everyone involved would be arrested and prosecuted.
Juvenile who has now lost his life. We have a 70-year-old woman. Excuse me. We have a 70-year-old woman with a grocery cart on a bus who is struck in the head with a bullet. This is an absolute outrage. It will be solved. Those responsible will be vigorously prosecuted.
Despite Krasn's promises, this murder remains unsolved to this day, but meanwhile, people close to Damon seemingly had their suspicions, as Damon, aka Fat Dame, was allegedly associated with the Fast Break Gang, who were known to beef with Noah's Whackers Gang, aka the Pavement Boys, and only 2 days after Fat Dame's murder, there would be another mass shooting, this time at a bus stop located near the Northeast High School, which on the other hand is located about 2 miles away from Noah's Samuel Fells High School and partly serviced by the same bus lines. At around 3 p.m, students were waiting to get on a bus near the intersection of Rising Sun and Cotman Avenues when 3 masked assailants who had been waiting nearby in a blue Hyundai Sonata would step out and open fire, hitting 8 teens and wounding one of them critically, while a 4th suspect, a getaway driver, would wait in the car.
Tonight, Philadelphia police are urging the public take a closer look at this shocking surveillance video. Investigators say it shows the chilling moments 3 armed suspects exit a stolen car, run up to a busy bus stop frequented by high school students, and indiscriminately fire more than 30 shots into the crowd. 8 teens between the ages of 15 and 17 were wounded. One of those teens now fighting for his life.
These are individuals shooting at a crowd of kids. That's really concerning. So we need people to see that.
This shooting, the 4th involving the city's transit system, SEPTA, and the 2nd involving minors this week alone.
We're going to target every criminal code on the books.
But for the family and friends of 17-year-old Damian Taylor, it's too little too late. The teen was shot and killed on Monday as he waited for the bus. Several others were also wounded. As the investigation into this latest shooting continues, authorities are urging parents to get involved before another young life is claimed by gun violence.
Go in those rooms and look under those tables and look under those closets and get those guns out of the house. Because at the end of the day, many of these kids are coming from the same communities that they're shooting in, right? And they know who they are.
Unlike the shooting that took the life of Fat Dame, this one would unravel almost immediately, and less than 1 week later, the police would arrest 2 18-year-olds, Jamal Tucker and Arneel Buggs, in connection to the shooting.
This is video from the moment 18-year-old Arneel Buggs was taken into custody by U.S. Marshals Saturday. The day before, police say 18-year-old Jamal Tucker turned himself in. Philadelphia police, the mayor, and other leaders met today to announce their arrests. Both are now charged with the shooting that injured 8 Northeast High School students.
Y'all look up to that, though. That's what y'all look up to.
7 boys and 1 girl, all between the
ages. Look.
To announce their arrests. Both are.
He's a slave now. They're slaves. Go in that cell, boy. Turn around, boy. Go take a shower, boy. Slaves now. You know what I'm saying? Their master, daddy, mommy, and all that. That's the police officer. You gonna do what they say now. You know what I'm saying? Now y'all boy now. Y'all boy now. You hear me, boy?
Now charged with the shooting that injured 8.
That's who y'all look up to. Y'all feel like y'all going to jail make y'all a real nigga. I feel like some of y'all purposely go to jail just to make yourself feel like you real. You see how dumb a lot of y'all niggas think? I feel like you purposely go to jail just to make you feel like you're a real nigga, bro. Cause I told y'all, when it comes to the black community, bro, what makes you real in their eyes going to jail in poverty. Try to tell y'all, bro. So y'all, I'm gonna say, bro, I'm not part of that weird community, bro. You know what I'm saying? What make you real in a lot of them eyes? Poverty, going to jail. You ain't a real nigga unless you live in that. If you rich, if you living good, you gotta realize, man, a lot of poor black people don't get along with rich black people. You know what I'm saying? They ain't real. And see, you gotta realize, man, you know, when it comes to white people and all that, you know what I'm saying, all that, all them different other, you know, they get along. But it's just something about these black folks, man. Just something about them, bro. I'm gonna keep it around. I'm saying it. You feel me? It's something about them, bro. Something about them, bro. That's why I'm gonna be around them, bro. Something about them. It's so weird about them folks, man. That's what I be saying. My peoples is the peoples that's cool with me, gang. I ain't with all that, oh, I'll stay in the black community. Nigga, F the black community. F that junk. I'm a part of any community. Any community where good people at, that's why I surround myself with. Give a dang about color. We all the same at the end of the day. We just different shades. But that's how it is, bro. In that community, if you don't come from poverty, you ain't real. If you never been in jail, you ain't real. So that's why a lot of these folks that be in the suburbs be thinking they gotta portray to be a street nigga because they feel like they have to be a street nigga in order to be real. They feel like they gotta be hood in order to be real. So that's what most of the black community they push out. You know what I'm saying? But in reality, the people that's in poverty, they ain't choose to be in poverty. They don't want to be in poverty for real. You know what I'm saying? And they really be jealous, bro, of like for me being in the suburbs now, you had they folk be jealous as heck of me, bro. But you're spoon-fed, bro. That's what the first thing they say. You spoon-fed. You got a 2-parent household. You got 2 parents now, you ain't real. You gotta have a mama. See how dumb they is? You got a 2-parent household. That's bad right there. In the eyes of them, that's bad. I was saying, you gotta step back and look how foolish them niggas is. Look how foolish the world think. Nah, a single-parent household, we some real niggas. Nigga, I been to jail, caught cases, nigga. Came up from poverty, nigga, got shot and everything. I'm a real nigga. You ain't no real nigga. You's a stupid nigga. That's what you is, gang. You got one mama in the household, bro. Whoop-de-doo. Your mama just a jackass. That's all it was. You are a product of what your mama did. That's what you is. They jealous of you because you had a father that willing to stay. That's the jealousy, really. They try to make you seem like you less of a man because they had to go through what they had to go through. It's not my fault, bro. Your mama chose to do that. Your mama chose to open up her legs, bro, when she couldn't take care of her dang self. Your mama chose to open up her legs to a dope good nigga. Knowing that nigga was no good. Now you have to grow up without a father. That's your mama's fault. Look at your mama. Like, mama, why? Now you got to grow up in poverty because you know why? Your mama couldn't take care of her dang self. But she had you, nigga. So now she got to quit school, drop out of school, work three jobs just to provide for like 3 or 4 kids because she just can't keep her legs open. She can't keep her legs closed. She just need the penis. Blame your mama for how you living, bro. Don't be jealous because other people's parents was smarter than yours. That's the only thing different between people that, the kids that got it good and you. Their parents were just smarter than yours, bro. That's it. Their parents were just wiser than yours. That's the only thing different between you and him. Your parents were stupid. His parents wasn't. So you're forced to live in that environment that you're living in now. You don't want to. You're forced to eat them noodles. You're forced to eat that bread. You're forced to have to live with no light. You hate that junk. You're forced to bathe in cold water. You're forced to. Because your mama can't keep the freaking hot water running. I keep it real. I be throwing them darts at you. Keep it real. I say what a nigga don't want to hear. Don't like me. I don't give a F, nigga, F you. I keep it real. You need niggas like this on. You need niggas like me on the internet. I'm gonna make it real. That's why niggas don't like me. They gonna be like, but that nigga JB yapping. Yeah, cause I be throwing them truths at you, nigga. I be hurting your heart, do I? You're like, dang, that nigga talking to me. Yeah, I don't even know you from a can of paint, but I bet y'all just pointing out a lot of y'all lives right now. Single mama, struggling, can't make her ends meet. It's a lot of y'all watching this video. Don't even know what your daddy is. Don't even know who your daddy is. Mama got like freaking 5 kids with different baby daddies. A lot of y'all out there like that.
These high school students.
Don't get mad at me, bro, because I got 2 loving parents. Don't get mad at me because I had 2 smart parents. I grew up with my mama and my daddy. They've been married all my life. Don't get mad at me, bro, because my parents weren't stupid like your mama and your daddy, nigga.
Who were waiting for the bus last week. 7 boys.
Very unfortunate for you, my brother.
Between the ages of 15 and 17.
Don't be jealous of me, though, gang.
Were hit.
To our young people who were impacted, to know that we're making progress. We will not tolerate this type of violence on our streets or in our schools or near our schools.
Police say they developed suspects after recovering the stolen getaway car.
This single mama activities, bro.
Bugs was also taken into
custody. I can promise you, none of them niggas got a dad in the house.
At the scene.
I can promise
Police say the gun was a fully loaded and fully automatic pistol with a laser.
Young people who are trying to put it together, they deserve better, and they deserve to know that the city of Philadelphia is taking seriously what occurred.
At the news conference today, Mayor Sherrell Parker speaking on the bloodshed of the youth and the plans in the near future to implement a public safety plan for the city. Moving forward is an all-hands-on-deck approach as authorities continue to look for 2 more suspects.
The local news would also report, based on the court records, that the police were investigating the shooting's connection to the one that killed Fat Dame. This paperwork also revealing just how sloppy these youngsters had been, not only during the shooting, where they had seemingly aimed eyes closed into a group of innocent kids, but also during the getaway.
The NBC 10 investigators obtained court documents that detail how police narrowed in on Tucker and Buggs. The documents explain how the same stolen blue car used in the shooting was found later that evening on the 400 block of Fern Street in Olney. Detectives pulled surveillance from that immediate area, and according to the affidavit of probable cause charging Buggs, surveillance video shows 4 men exiting the vehicle 14 minutes after the shooting. The men then entered a home on that same block. From that address, police identified Jamal Tucker as a suspect. Detectives worked with the FBI to pull cell phone data from the cell towers that service the shooting location and where the car was stolen and found. Court records show that investigators determined that cell phones associated with Tucker and Buggs traveled, quote, in concert to the Sunrise Avenue shooting location and the 400 block of Fern Street where the stolen car was recovered. Police won't say for certain if Wednesday's shooting was a retaliation for Monday's other SEPTA shooting. That one resulted in a 17-year-old killed and 4 others injured. But the affidavit charging Buggs details a prison phone call Buggs received the day after the shooting from his uncle, Dontaz McMillan. It says the inmate asked the other male on the line, quote, "I heard about your man, you good?" And the younger male states, "Nah," with McMillan responding, "Yeah, it's never easy to digest," end quote. The document goes on to say that based on the context of this phone call, it is believed that the 2 individuals on this call are discussing the homicide at 6200 Ogons Avenue. That homicide occurred on March 4th. Buggs and Tucker were arraigned Sunday morning.
Arnell Buggs would also be charged with a February 2024 murder of a 20-year-old named Christopher Dowling, also known in the streets as Chris, together with 2 other teens, none other than Aiden Waters, the Fast Break member first arrested in relation to the murder of YBC Dull, as well as a man named Ryan Purcell, better known in Philly as the Fast Break-affiliated rapper LR, or Lil Ryan. The following day, a 3rd suspect was arrested, 19-year-old Jermard Carter, who is also known as a rapper by the name of Mardo, and also allegedly affiliated with the Fast Break gang.
They're gonna be like, free him. They're gonna be like, free bro. Free bro, man. Don't free that nigga. Keep that nigga in there.
Here we are on one of the main roads through Philadelphia at one of the main intersections. Academy, just about 5 doors off of Woodhaven Road.
Don't free that nigga. Keep that nigga in there.
Row house here, and there you see it, 12024 Academy
F street
Road.
niggas, man. F them
This is
niggas.
where Jermod Carter's father lives, and he said he answered the door to machine guns after 4 o'clock as police came looking for their son. Sources tell me the whole family was out in the backyard enjoying a nice day at the time, and so when they were knocking at the door, no one was answering it first, and then the father did answer the door. Here is video now of Jermod Carter being taken into custody by marshals and the task force that also includes a whole lot of Philadelphia police detectives who've been looking for him for nearly a week since the Wednesday shooting. So this makes 3 of the 4 they wanted. You remember 3 shooters and a 4th getaway driver. They wanted to get all 4. So the father told me Jermod Carter just turned 18. Authorities who took him into custody say he is 19 with a birth date listed for this October 1st. Born in 04, which would make him nearly 20 years old come October. Here is some of what his father had told me earlier after the arrest. What can you tell me happened with your son?
I don't know. I just came to the door and two machine guns.
You came to the door and they had machine guns in your face? What did they say to you?
They just brought me outside.
The 4th suspect, 17-year-old Asir Boone, would also be identified after he failed to turn himself in, with the Philly police offering a $5,000 reward for information leading to his arrest.
First, armed, dangerous, and on the run. U.S. Marshals released a photo and the name of the 4th and final suspect in last week's SEPTA bus stop shooting.
3 suspects are now in custody, and tonight U.S. Marshals are searching for the final
I bet somebody talking.
Now an all-out
I bet somebody
search
talking.
for Asir Boone. This afternoon, the U.S. Marshals Service
Bet
released
somebody
this
talk.
photo of the 17-year-old. They say he frequents Olney, but his last known address is in Germantown. Agents are also offering a $5,000 reward for information leading to his capture. If you come across Boone, do not approach him because he is considered armed and dangerous.
And about a week later, he would also be found hiding in the city of Alexandria, Virginia, near Washington, D.C.
20 minutes of nonstop news begins with breaking news. Another suspect captured. These are new pictures of the U.S. Marshals taking that suspect into custody. He's the fourth teenager arrested for the shooting that injured 8 students at a SEPTA bus.
You ain't gonna beat it, boy.
The U.S. Marshals, they say that they
you ain't gonna beat it.
Family multiple days in advance to
you ain't gonna beat
himself, to turn himself in. And when that didn't happen and they missed the deadline, authorities say they amped up the pressure. That ultimately led to this arrest today. The boy's name is Asir Boone, 17 years old. The U.S. Marshals took these pictures of his arrest today in Alexandria, Virginia. There was a warrant out for him that included attempted murder. Boone is the 4th and final suspect wanted in connection to the March 6 shooting of 8 Northeast High School students. Police say were waiting for the bus at Cottman and Rising Sun Avenue.
Oh, man. So there you go, man. Bunch of jackasses, man, locked up. F all these niggas. I'm gonna just keep it real. F every street nigga. If you're a street nigga, nigga, F you, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it real with you. I don't respect you, nigga. I'm gonna keep it real with you. You know what I'm saying? F you. F your gang and F you, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Just keeping it real with you. But anyways, man, it's your boy Jay with the City. Take it easy. Before you end up like BZ, if y'all want to join my live stream, Twitch link is in the description down below. It's your boy Jay with the City, man. Take it easy. Before you end up like BZ, man, boy Jay out, man.